Your husband's rat's taking a 5 milligram dose of tirz? That's a lot for a rat. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's talk about this. I have a couple different opinions on this, but I'll give you my preferred opinion after I tell you all the other opinions. And my first question would be, why do you want to switch from tirz to Ratatouille? Ratatouille being your husband's rat. Because if he's losing weight while on tirzepatide, to me, there's no point in switching from tirz to Reta. If you've already switched with tirz, you should probably just go on and just keep going with tirz, because the clinical trials between Reta and tirzepatide are really not that much different in terms of weight loss. Yes, retatrutide did end up losing more weight in a shorter amount of time, but they were on an extremely high dose of 12 milligrams. Now, if you're not losing weight on tirzepatide, my other option would be up your dose. But if you don't want to do that and you're really pumped up about the hype of retatrutide, I got it. I'm totally with you because I love Reta. So let's talk about it. First option is you completely wean yourself off tirz, meaning you take anywhere from 20 to 30 days to totally get the tirz out of your system. That way you can start fresh and new when you start Reta. See, the issue is that a lot of people switch from tirzepatide and go back to Ratatouille, and they say to everybody that Ratatouille does not work. The problem is that the GLP-1 and the GIP receptor agonists in the tirzepatide are much stronger than they are in retatrutide. Retatrutide is focused on non-starvation style diets. So you were able to eat more on Ratatouille, but you're still burning more calories at rest because of the glucagon receptor agonist. So people often get confused that their appetite's coming back on retatrutide and they're not happy with it. The problem is that it's supposed to come back because you're not supposed to be starving yourself. So completely weaning yourself off of this, so the GIP and the GLP-1 receptor agonists in the tirzepatide are completely out of your system, and that way you can start with Reta at a low dose and titrate up from there. The second option is, since he is at 5 milligrams, which is really, it's a relatively low dose for tirzepatide, which is pretty good. So I've seen a lot of people that switch from 15 milligrams of tirzepatide, they go back to 1 milligram of Ratatouille, and it's not going to work that way. What you could do is that you could take Ratatouille at a 1 or 2 milligram dose and adding cagrilintide at a 1/4 milligram a week to help a little bit with the appetite suppression while your body adjusts. But this can actually get pretty pricey because cagrilintide is not really a cheap option, but it does last a while. My preferred opinion is to completely get off tirzepatide for at least 20 to 30 days, let your receptors reset, and then start up on Ratatouille at a low dose, and that way you're good to go. And I think your husband rat will be happy. Thanks for watching.